So yeah, we've just haven't gone today, obviously, because of like the late kickoff and where it is in London and how many London things. We haven't gone today. Have watched it live, done the watch along, and we're literally just doing a little bit of a reaction after the game. Stan, how are you feeling after that sensation? Not sensational.
No, it was far from sort of perfect, was it?
Far from perfect.
Yeah.
Well, far from perfect. It was disappointing, frustrating. I've put at the thing, exasperating.
Yeah.
Why is it exasperating?
Because they end up 1-up. Yeah. Total disaster in defence. Yeah. Gives them the backup, get the first goal, and then we're backpedaling after that. They say they couldn't put a pass together properly. When it's cleared from your half, you've got to get it out to one of yours, not
to one of ours.
Well, to one of ours, yes.
Oh, it's not like
it's going to come straight.
I can see that here the frustration in your voice.
All it's going to do is going to come straight back at you.
Oh, it's so frustrating. I mean, we started quite well. I mean, it was an interesting lineup. Hugo Bueno came in on the left. Apparently, Nori was ill. And I thought he did good. He did all right, you know. I mean, Boubacar Traore came into the middle. He was tenacious. He's a disruptor. You know, he did okay. He picked up his yellow card. He got substituted late on. I thought we started quite on the front foot. They obviously had a shot early doors. Yeah. Outswinger hit the post. We got Costa in one time. And again, it's happened a few times tonight where we're trying to take that extra touch and they close you down.
That's exactly what we said the last time, is that the second touch is too late.
They close us down.
It's literally a second, and the second touch is just too late. You're going to do it, wham it.
You got to do, and to be honest, that's exactly. I mean, we did score a fantastic goal. Let's just put some real shine. It was a great goal. It was an absolutely brilliant counter move from Wolves. Palace had been pressing us back for 10 or 15 minutes, gradually taking control of the game. A lot of 1-2 football, first time touch. Got the ball out to Hugo Bueno on the left. 1 touch, 2 touch. He takes a brilliant cross, a brilliant delivery. And it was great to see Adama Traore coming in on the back post, kept his cool, great downward header, fantastic team goal, brilliant goal. And it really shook Palace, that did. Yeah. Wolves played all right. You know, after that, we had a few other half chances. Then we had that free kick at the end of the first half. Neves, it was an absolute perler of a free kick. The keeper is stranded. He's not even going to move. He doesn't look. He looks. He hits the post and goes out. That goes in 2-0 half time, but it isn't. Second half.
Well,
what did you see? What minute Wolves came out to play in the second half? Because I don't think it was the 46th minute, was it?
Well, there was the first on the pitch when they come out, weren't they?
Well, they were the first out, were they?
Yeah, the first out, yeah.
First out the pitch, and we were cold. Yeah. I'm incredibly disappointed with both of Crystal Palace's goals defensively. The first goal that they scored, it's a cross. Yeah, it's to the back post. But like Boubacar Traore and Semedo are not looking to where the man is, and he's just
all at sea, aren't they?
You know, Boubacar's got to do better. Traore's body position's not right. He comes in at the back post. It's a classic header across goal into the inside. 1-1. From that moment, we're on the back foot the whole game. Steve Davis, compliment him in terms of the fact that he's made substitutions early. He's brought the substitution. He brought Jawad on, who did all right. Martinez's come on for Nunes, who's probably had a knock. And then who else came off at that point? I can't think. There's another one that wasn't that came off. But I think it unbalanced us a little bit. You know, Jawad is a young player. Boubacar came on. Obviously, Martinez's there as well. Guedes came on at some point as well. He did okay. But we looked a little bit unbalanced and was on the back foot the whole time. Zaha was almost unplayable tonight for them. I mean, how he keeps the ball, his close control, fair play. And the thing is, the Palace crowd were kept really quiet, weren't they, in the first half?
First half, until they got the goal, there was little lambs, weren't they? It's gone to sleep.
They dozed off because
Yeah.
Wolves fans were really happy at half time.
But then
Probably the best first half away from home that we'd done in a long time. But you give them a goal in the first or second minute of the second half that lifts the crowd, and straight away we're on the back foot. We had a couple of half chances. I mean, I would have been going ballistic at Collins had that not been offside. When we were 2-1 down, it was a great ball across. How he misses from 1 yard out. It's like, do Wolves practice shooting?
Goal line scrambles, ain't they? Really.
But he saved his blushes because it was offside. But we did do some good movement. We played some positive at times. But 1-0, 2 or 3 years ago, I'm not saying this, but under Nuno, a Nuno team would not have lost that game. We've never lost from taking the lead, and we never felt completely comfortable, did we? We couldn't get the killer goal. We can't kill it off.
But we did get a goal in open play.
We got a goal in open play. We scored 2 goals in a row. At least it stopped the record of being 5 away defeats without scoring, which would have been equal since 1981. However, that is 10 games, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 games now on the road that Wolves have lost in succession. That's the worst run since the 2011-2012 season, from the end of 2011 to beginning of 2012. That's a terrible run away from home without even getting a point. Losing, it's not great, is it, really? That's disappointing. And we've got to start picking points away from home.
I mean, you've got a lot of the youngsters coming, to be fair. They did a good job. I mean, they're young.
10 games without a win.
But, they've come on the back of the more of the main team that have been losing.
Yeah.
So you can't take anything away from the youngsters that have been bought in.
No, I mean, Hugo Bueno he's a good little player. Joseph Hodge, he's a tight little player. Steve Davis obviously works with these. He's given them the chance. I would have liked to have seen Chem Campbell come on. I thought, he could have given us a little bit. He's direct. I'd have liked to have seen him come on. Anyway, performance rating sensation.
If you said the first half, I'd have said 7. Putting the 2 halves together.
What would you give it for the second half?
Second half, about a 5.
So we're going to go into
the
6.
6.
I think probably a 6 is about right.
It's about right, isn't it?
I think 6 is about right as well. Sensation, who's going to be your man of the match?
I'm going to bark next time because I'm going to say I had a Traore.
You always criticise him.
I know. But he only because he got in and got the header. I mean, the young.
And we saw him tracking back for him to kick a corner out in the first half.
But some of his, where he's lost the ball, he shouldn't have done that. I mean, he's supposed to be a professional player, right?
They're all supposed to be professional players.
And you think, it's all right running up the wing and it's all right running in, but you've got to keep control of the ball in open play. Otherwise...
But you're still giving him your man of the match?
Yeah, I'm just saying, although I will give him the man of the match, I still think...
Room for improvement.
More than enough room for improvement.
Listen, I'm also going to give it to Adama Traore. He scored the goal. He did do some tracking back. He tried to make things happen. He did that one driving run down the middle where they pulled him over, which created the free kick, which we nearly scored from. He had an impact on the game. So I'm going to go with Adama Traore as well. As I say, a 6. I feel exasperated because I felt that was a game that we had control of. We got in the league and we got used to Wolves when they got in the lead, not losing games. And we did end up losing. Palace came back, and I think the start of the second half was key, the concentration levels. And I want to say this as well, the second goal as well, Semedo should have, and he did some okay defensively today, but Semedo was jogging back for the overlap that they crossed it. It was too easy. It was too easy a goal. He's not going to miss from there. And Semedo should be busting a gut to get goal side to block that pass out. And he was jogging back. He just let him run past him.
Got yards of space, hadn't he?
Got too much time. It was disappointing. Collins came back into the equation today, There's lots of work to do. The managerial hunt continues. We've got Leicester at home at the weekend, which is, if we get 6 points out of these 3 games, that's okay. But we have to get a result. We really need to beat Leicester because this is another team that's down the bottom. We beat Forest. We weren't majorly convincing. No. We need to beat Leicester. Diego Costa faded from about the 15th minute. We never really gave him much. He put himself about. Hopefully he's got time to recover. I think he was a bit jaded from the weekend. He had one chance which nearly put away. I just want him to get a goal. Unlucky with the free kick. Great goal. But ultimately, we've lost the game again. 2-1. Our underbelly, our confidence again. We were not able to see it out. We've got to be better at game management. I don't know what injuries are happening tonight, but like I'm exasperated. I can take some positives. You can't say that they didn't give everything again. They tried, but we've got to kill games off. We didn't kill the game off. Palace got that goal after half time, and from that time they were the better time. And over the course of the game, you have to say they probably deserved it.
Oh yeah, you can't take anything away from Palace. I mean, their first half was a bit sort of sluggish, but then the second half they come out fighting. So
there it is. At the end of the day, we've lost the game, guys. Leave your thoughts in the comments section underneath this video. Please smash a like if you enjoyed it. We go again. Leicester at the weekend. Disappointed, frustrated, exasperated. From Sensation and myself, Dazzle. Always Wolves.